Hi, my name is Monica Ehlers, and about 2 years ago in July, I was out at a work party. Everything was great, was having a great night. I came home, and as I'm pulling down my street, I just see an orange sky. And I was like, oh wow, that's really weird. The sun is already set. It was about 9 o'clock at night. Just weird. And as I'm driving down my street and I'm pulling down my driveway, I can literally see my house is on fire. I immediately called 911. I got outside my house. I moved my car out of my driveway, and that was it. I didn't know what else to do. I remember being at the end of my driveway, just crying. They don't tell you in school what to do when you have a catastrophic event like that. Thankfully, fire department came, and then Miss Anissa came, and she was the sweetest soul. I had no idea where I was to go from here. So she literally laid everything down for me. Hey, this is what I am, this is what I do. And it was so low pressure. I honestly felt, even in that first minute of talking to her, she wasn't there to sell something. I honestly felt cared about as a human being. Thankfully, my brother was there, and she did speak with my brother, which I do appreciate that, because I retained about, I don't know, 4 sentences of what she said that night. But she gave me my card. She said, hey, listen, she's like, we'll meet tomorrow morning at the house. She brought me coffee, which was everything. The little gestures, they absolutely do matter. And she gave me the lowdown. She's like, hey, if you want to check out our company, you don't have to use us, but hey, if you want it, it's here. I said, great. I am the kind of girl that you tell me something, I will ask 1,000 more questions. You will answer that, and I'll probably ask 1,000 more. And she was always so kind, so patient. She was there whenever I needed her, day, night. Then came in Jimmy, which, let me tell you, he is the happiest guy I've ever met. He was also very patient, very kind. He put up a lot with me, so I really give him a lot of credit. They did a phenomenal job with my house. We went through a lot of struggles. I had solar panels on my house, and it probably took about 3 months for the solar panel companies to come take it off. And every day he was right there with me, texting me like, hey, I found this. Do we want this? Do you want the shape of your window round, circle, square? And I'm like, I don't know. But at the end of the day, he never made me feel like I was a bother, and honestly really went to bat for me, did a lot of things that were just amazing. So at the end of the day, a restoration company is not something you know that you need until you need it. And I'm forever thankful for having United in my life for this. I do feel what stood out the most is everybody's availability. Here in today's world, everybody's busy, everybody's, doing 1,000 things at once, but never ever had I contacted anyone, whether it was someone in the office, whether it was Anissa, whether it was Jimmy, whether it was Chris, anyone. They always got back to me. And when you're in this kind of situation, you feel like, hey, I've got a question, it's a big deal to me, and they always took the time out of their day to address that, whatever it was, whatever silly question I may have had, they were always there for me. I was just asked to describe United, and a lot of words come to mind, and while it's really hard to narrow it down to just a few, I would definitely say first and foremost, they treat you as a person. They're kind, caring, compassionate, and at the end of the day, they do what they need to do to get it done for their customers.